Hello everyone, and welcome to the third episode of Into the Unknown. Last episode, we built the fields of Egypt and built the first template of the pyramid. And if you haven't watched it yet, you can go back and watch it now. Of course, we are going to continue the pyramid today, but before we do this, there are some more things I want to do first. For example, linking up the nether portals. Traveling big distances is way easier when you take the nether, because 1 block in the nether equals 8 blocks in the normal world. So first we are going to build the nether portal right here, where we want it. And because I didn't bring my flint and steel, here's a little extra tip. You can use lava to ignite nearby wood, and use this fire to light the nether portal up. And luckily, there was a lava lake right around the corner. And don't go through this nether portal, go back to another nether portal of yours, and go to the nether roof. Take the coordinates of the first nether portal you just built, and divide the x and z coordinate by 8. Go to that place in the nether roof, and build your new nether portal here. I like to frame it a bit so I know where it leads. So for example here, I will get my dirt, so I use dirt blocks as the corners. Now you can light up the nether portal, and put something on top when nothing can spawn. For example, I use slabs here, because you don't want any mobs spawning on your nether portals. And when you now go through this nether portal, you should end up right at the first nether portal you built. Now that we can travel very fast around the world, it is time to increase our mining speed too. We want to get a beacon. To get our hands on a beacon, we first need wither skeleton skulls to summon the wither and get the nether star from the wither, so we can craft a beacon. I will cut through all the grinding, because all the wither skeletons aren't very interesting. I advise fighting the wither in one of your strip mines, because the wither will slowly destroy the stones, but won't get to you, and you can hit the wither quite easily. The wither always leaves a mess. You can kind of use him as a mining method if you want to. Now it is time to craft the beacon and get the resources so we can get the beacon base set up. Because you actually need a lot of blocks of valuable resources to get this beacon set up. And some more. Even more. And finally, some more. And the beacon is set up. Now we can finally insta-mine stone, and it's so much faster. And satisfying too. Now that we've got all of this done, we can continue building the pyramid. And I will just let the time-lapse run. here's a little progress update. We have now finished a quarter of the pyramid, and we have a lot of sand left over. These 5 shulker boxes over here, and all these double chests are filled up with sand, because that's just a lot to dig up right here. And because we have to level it out, right over here we have to fill in a lot. So I will fill this in, and then we can continue building right over here. And another cat. So we're making progress here. It's becoming a quite nice Egypt, but for the story, we are still missing the people of Egypt. So we will get some villagers over here, so they can be the people of Egypt. When you want to transport villagers from one place to another, there are basically 2 good options. The first option is the boat. You can drive it quite nicely, you only need the boat, and it's quite fast. The downside is you can't move up hills. You can't move up any block, indeed. What is wrong with your rope? The second option is a minecart. It's the more expensive option because you need all of the rails and you have to lay the tracks down, but of course when the tracks are there, you can use it as often as you want. These are the materials we are going to need to get more villagers. Because villagers need 2 things to repopulate. They need an unoccupied bed and food. So we will give them both. This hopper chest right here collects the food that is left over. When the adults can't pick up the food, it will get picked up on the bottom here. And this is where the childs will land. We will have the fence post on top, where the parents will stand on top, and the child will fall down because it's smaller. And the slabs will prevent the kid from running out. We have 4 beds. One of the beds is unoccupied because the kids can't reach the bed, and the 2 persons standing on the fence post will claim 2 beds, and the farmer will claim 1 bed. The rest is basically a farm. The farmer will use to get some food, and he will throw the excess food at the adults. I will just prepare the fields for the farmer and place a lot of carrots. In theory, it's enough to just put 1 carrot down, and the farmer will harvest it over and over again, but it takes just too long. So I will place the carrots and get the villagers in here. And it's our first child! Now it's time to get an upgrade. Let's make ourselves a diamond hoe, so we can farm shroomlights faster. Shroomlights are a great light source, and I will use them a lot. And they're actually quite easily farmed. You can either go into the Crimson Forest and mine the trees down, or take some of the Crimson Soil, place them wherever you want them, and bone meal. When you find one of the red mushrooms, you can bone meal them even more, and they grow into these trees that have a chance to have the shroomlights you want. And they can grow quite large. Wait a second. I heard something around here. What are you doing here? Why are you in the Nether? In the next episode, we will continue with the story and continue building on the pyramid, and we will build another great farm. This farm will provide us with a lot of valuable resources and a lot of experience. So stay tuned, and I'll see you all in 2 weeks, because this is all I have time for today. Have a good one, and see you.